What is software? Computer software, or simply software, also known as computer programs, is the non-tangible component of computers. Computer software contrasts with computer hardware, which is the physical component of computers. Computer hardware and software require each other and neither can be realistically used without the other. Computer software includes all computer programs regardless of their architecture. For example, executable files, libraries and scripts are computer software. Yet, it shares their mutual properties. Software consists of clearly defined instructions that upon execution, instructs hardware to perform the tasks for which it is designed. Software is stored in computer memory and cannot be touched. At the lowest level, executable code consists of machine language instructions specific to an individual processor, typically a central processing unit (CPU). A machine language consists of groups of binary values signifying processor instructions that change the state of the computer from its preceding state. For example, an instruction may change the value stored in a particular storage location inside the computer, an effect that is not directly observable to the user. An instruction may also, indirectly, cause something to appear on a display of the computer system, a state change which should be visible to the user. The processor carries out the instructions in the order they are provided, unless it is instructed to jump to a different instruction, or interrupted. Application software uses the computer system to perform useful work or provide entertainment functions beyond the basic operation of the computer itself. System software is designed to operate the computer hardware, to provide basic functionality, and to provide a platform for running application software. System software includes operating system, an essential collection of computer programs that manages resources and provides common services for other software. Supervisory programs, bootloaders, shells and Windows systems are core parts of operating systems. In practice, an operating system comes bundled with additional software, including application software, so that a user can potentially do some work with a computer that only has an operating system. Device driver, a computer program that operates or controls a particular type of device that is attached to a computer. Each device needs at least one corresponding device driver, thus a computer needs more than one device driver. Utilities, software designed to assist users in maintenance and care of their computers. Malicious software or malware, computer software developed to harm and disrupt computers. As such, malware is undesirable. Malware is closely associated with computer-related crimes, though some malicious programs may have been designed as practical jokes. Operating systems. The major software application on a computer is called the operating system. The operating system is like the driver of a car. While it might seem like it's only telling the computer, what to do, it is in fact also interfacing with the different parts of it, as well as taking any new input, say, a map, or instructions on where to go which equates to other software, and performing these tasks to the best of its ability. Although many things are compatible across platforms, more involved programs, such as photo editing tools and games, will not work across all platforms, in the same way that if you started giving your cab driver directions in French, he'd probably tell you to get out, unless you were of course, in France. An operating system, aka OS, is the middleman between you and the computer. It creates an environment where the user can interact with the computer in an efficient manner. There are three major OS that you should consider using for your first desktop, notebook PC. Windows. The most recent edition of Windows is Windows 10. Previous versions are Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows XP, and so on. Mac. The second most common OS in desktop systems, Mac OS X is comparatively compared to Windows, although its market share is increasing. Macs have been designed to be very easy for people to use, and are thus a good choice for a first system, as long as you don't mind not having as many software and games options as Windows uses. Many Mac users are extremely loyal to the OS, due to the popularity of the iPod MP3 device, and various other Apple I devices. Linux, while it is also rare compared to Windows, Linux does have its advantages. Linux is open source, which means that anyone can change the code around and redistribute it as they want, resulting in many different versions. Though it can be daunting, a Google search can help the average person decide which version of the OS would be best for them. There is a wide range of versions, called distro, ranging from one that's meant to fit on a 50 megabytes business card-sized CD to ones that are meant to be easier to use than Windows. The most popular Linux distro, Ubuntu, has a clean interface and a thorough help system.